I trade with all three of these prop firms, but which one is best for 2026? If you're serious about getting funded, this video matters. Today I'm breaking down the 5%ers, FTMO and FundedNext, so you can see which one makes most sense for your trading. We'll have a look at the evaluation structures on each, 1 steps and 2 steps, profit targets and any time limits. We'll look at the daily drawdowns and the maximum drawdowns for each of the firms. Things like these can often be a deal breaker when choosing which firm to go with. We'll have a quick look at some of the trading rules, any differences between the 3 firms. It's important whichever firm you choose will pay you out, and all of these 3 will. Then we have a long-term and scaling potential for each of the firms. We want these firms to be with us for a long time. We're not looking to make a quick buck here and blow the accounts. We're looking to keep these accounts and scale them up over time. So we'll look at the paths to larger capital. We'll have a look what platforms each of the firms use. Which firm is best for you may depend on your own trading style. Are you a scalper, a swing trader, news trader? Are you conservative or an aggressive trader? All of these things need to be taken into consideration when choosing a prop firm, but all 3 of these firms will suit you well. And we're going to finish my ranking. 3rd place, 2nd place, and 1st place. But you'll have to watch till the end if you want to find out which one I prefer the most, out of the 5%ers, FTMO, or FundedNext. Let's have a quick look through each of the firms separately first, and then we'll compare some of the stats between them. So the first one we got on the hit list here is the 5%ers. 5%ers offer a 1-step hypergrowth. As you can see, they have a 5k, a 10k, and a 20k account. Valuation target is at 10% on the hypergrowth, with a stop out level of 6% and a daily pause of 3%. Leverage on that account is 1 to 30, and you have a 5k, a 10k, and a 20k account available. Moving on to the 2-step accounts, we have the 5%ers high stakes. This one is probably more comparable to the other 2 firms with the 2-step challenges. We'll pop over to the 100k so we can compare them. As you can see, in stage 1, the profit target is 8% with a maximum loss of 10% and a maximum daily loss of 5%. In step 2 of the high stake challenge, we have a profit target of only 5%, maximum loss of 10%, and again, daily loss of 5%. You need to make 3 profitable days on both stages, but these are only 0.5% trades, so nothing to worry about. Once funded on the high stakes account, you still have a 10% maximum loss and a 5% maximum daily loss. So stay within those limits if you wish to keep the accounts. But at this time, each time you make 10%, the account scales up, and the profit shares go from 80% all the way up to 100% as you scale the accounts. This is one of the 5%ers' main advantages, is their scaling plan. Each time you make 10%, the account scales up. Having a look at FTMO now. So FTMO offer a 2-step challenge. Let's have a look at the 100k account here. So step 1, profit target is 10%. Step 2, profit target is 5%. They also have a maximum loss of 10%. And a daily max loss of 5%. Minimum trading days here is 4. Those are just trading days, not minimum profitable days though. So comparing to the 5%ers, very similar indeed. Step 1 is 10% on FTMO. Step 1 was 8% on 5%ers. Both on 5% on step 2. Both with a maximum drawdown of 10%. Both with a maximum daily loss of 5%. Looking at FundedNext now, let's see what they have to offer. FundedNext have a few different offers to look at. So if we compare the 100k here on the 2-step challenge, as that's the most similar to the 5%ers 2-step high stake challenge and FTMO's 2-step challenge. On the 100k here, we can see profit target 1 is 8% and profit target 2 is 5%. Maximum loss is 10% and the maximum daily loss is 5%. Minimum trading days of 5 days. So it looks like all 3 of these firms have maximum loss of 10%, all with a max daily loss of 5%. On phase 1, the profit targets with the 5%ers and FundedNext is 8%, whereas on FTMO, the phase 1 profit target is 10%. A little bit different, not too much, an extra 2% on FTMO. When it comes to phase 2, all 3 of these prop firms have a profit target of 5%, 5%ers is 5%, FTMO is 5%, and FundedNext is 5%. Again, all 3 firms have a maximum loss of 10%, and all 3 firms have a maximum daily loss of 5%. So although you can lose 10% overall on any firm, none of the firms will let you lose more than 5% in one given day. And this seems very reasonable to me. Let's look at the trading platforms on all 3 firms. Starting with the 5%ers. 5%ers offer MetaTrader 5, or for an extra £10 you can trade on cTrader. When it comes to FTMO, the trading platforms available are basically the same as the 5ers. You have MetaTrader 5 or 4, you have cTrader available, and they also have DXtrade. Trading platforms with FundedNext, you have MetaTrader 4 or 5, cTrader again, and MatchTrader. When it comes to FundedNext, it looks like the 2-step challenge only offers MT4 or MT5. We're not too sure why cTrader isn't available there. With FundedNext, you have MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5, and you can trade cTrader on the lower accounts. On the 25k account, cTrader is available. On the 50k account, cTrader is available. Once you go to the 100k, it's only MT5. And same with the 200k account. That's on the Stellar two-step accounts. Not sure if that's all the time or just a temporary bug. Let's have a look at the cost of each of the prop firms. We'll compare the 100k accounts on each, just for similarities. Looking at the 5%ers here, I can't actually get a 100k account because I've already got a 100k account with them. But looking at the price down here, it looks like it's $545 with the 5%ers for 100k. Looking at FTMO here on the 100k, it's $512. A little bit less at the moment because they have a flash sale of 20%, but the normal price is $640. So almost $100 dearer than the 5%ers, and you have to make an extra 2% on phase 1. Having a look at the price here, two-step challenge on the 100k of FundedNext, and their price is more similar to the 5%ers, coming in at $549, so an extra $5. So all in all the same. So which one would I choose going into 2026? Would it be the 5%ers? Would it be FTMO? Or would I choose FundedNext? When comparing all three of these firms, any of them would be a great choice going into 2026. But for me, first place would have to go to the 5%ers. They offer the best long-term scaling plan. Just making 10% increases your account each time. Price-wise, they're about the same as FundedNext, but FundedNext and the 5%ers are both about $100 cheaper than FTMO when FTMO is not in sale, based on the 100k two-step challenges. Both the 5%ers and FTMO have been around about 10 years now, FundedNext being the newcomer, but even they've been around about 3 years, maybe 4 now. All three firms basically have the same maximum drawdown and the maximum daily drawdown. So the main differences between them, 5%ers offer by far the best scaling plan, with 5%ers and FundedNext both being considerably cheaper than FTMO when not in sale, and both 5%ers and FundedNext offering a better phase 1 challenge of only 8% instead of 10%. I'm afraid that drops FTMO down to 3rd place. So just to recap, we have FTMO in 3rd place, with more expensive challenges and slightly harder targets to reach in phase 1. In 2nd place we have FundedNext, great prices, great challenges, but outdone by the 5%ers who come in first with a great price, best targets, and by far the best scaling plan. If you're looking for long-term growth in a relationship with your prop firm, choose the 5%ers here. And that's it for the year. Moving on to 2026. Let me know in the comments which firm you choose and why. All three firms would be a great choice, and at the end of the day it boils down to which firm you personally prefer the look of and which one feels right for you. So best of luck in 2026, and I'll catch you next time. Bye bye.